face. It's a time and space that you're welcome to grace. No need for refinement, just come as you are. It doesn't take much to become a lodestar. You'll laugh and you'll cry just to give it a try. I wanna say more, but it's a surprise. If you feel lost and you wanna be found, just come on down to the Lullaby Lounge. There's new friends to meet, there's foes to defeat, there's songs and there's stories and more. The folly and fun have already begun, so let's get the show started.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The coziest concert in cyberspace. The Lullaby Lounge can be any place. Each Tuesday at 8, this nightclub appears wherever you are. I'm so glad that you're here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlethems. Tonight, we are in the Freakeasy of the Lullaby Lounge. That's right. You opened the back door, you went down the basement stairs, you knocked on that steel door with a little slot, little eye hole come out. You told our bouncer the password, and you walked into the secret underground part of the Lullaby Lounge, where we turn modern classics into vintage standards, aka postmodern jukebox night. Seconds before we went live, I poured water down the front of my ukulele, but fortunately it's the past, and you can't see that I spilled on myself. You know, when the president said bad things happen in Philadelphia, he specifically meant me twerking while singing and playing Like a Prayer by Madonna. That's what he was referring to. So tonight, we have a night full of requests of songs from those of you in the Catriarchy group over on Facebook. We have a request from my husband because he said that he would be upset if I didn't play this. The fuck?
Yeah, that was wild.
Whoa.
It didn't snap, did it?
No, it didn't snap. Well, it's not a string. It didn't pop. The string didn't pop. It just...
Freakeasy ghost.
It just, just cracked, I would say. Let me check the bottom of the string to see if there's something
I will
happening.
run a commercial.
Sup, wanna buy this shirt? You can at katenix.com/merch. But this isn't the only shirt you can buy. You can also get this shirt, or this shirt, or this shirt, which is available in over a dozen other classes. But you don't just have to take it from me. Check out all these beautiful lodestars and some of my other designs. There's also mugs and stickers and tote bags. This one is very soft. This is the softest shirt I own. I might just wear this shirt the rest of the day because it's the softest one. You know where you can get one? At katenix.com/merch. Wow. The pin just cracked or something. It's fine. It just seems like oh shit. Yeah, she's fine. She just, I'm gonna check the back of the neck really. Well, her tuners are encapsulated, so there's not really anything I can do about it until I, open it up. Like, I have to take it to a guitar tech because the way the tuners are made, but it is what it is, I guess. We'll see when I start playing her. For the first 2 songs are not guitar songs. Very rarely I decided to play ukulele for the first 2 songs. So this is just gonna stress us out for the next 2 songs. I don't want to just go fix it. So I'm just gonna play and we'll see what happens. I guess head over to tipafairy.com to tip your local me in case I need to get it real fixed. It wouldn't be a day in the Lullaby Lounge if there wasn't a bunch of shit going wrong. It was not a cat. It was just randomly the guitar out of nowhere popped in some way, in a way that I cannot understand. But I figured this song was perfect for beginning tonight. Thank you, Marlena, for not making any disconcerting noises. You're an underappreciated part of the team. I'm sorry that you haven't been used as much. You can even tell from the dust on her bridge. Disgusting. I'm a terrible ukulele mom. Coming out of my... Nice. Yay! Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down, cause I want it all. Started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, now he's falling asleep. She's calling a cab, he's having a smoke. She's taking a drag, now they're going to bed. My stomach is sick, it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest now. He takes off her dress now, let me go. I just can't look, it's killing me. Been taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis, but it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me, open up my eager eyes. I'm Mr. Brightside. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down, cause I want it all. Started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a case, now I'm falling asleep, and he's calling a cab while she's having a smoke, and she's taking a drag, now they're going to bed. My stomach is sick, it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest now. He takes off her dress now. Let me go. control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, choking or sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I'm Mr. Brightside. I messed up the lyrics multiple times to a song that I've known since high school because the entire time I'm thinking, oh my god, something's wrong with the guitar, oh my god. And then the call for our takeout came, so I had to be like, oh my god. Welcome to the Lullaby Lounge. The train is off the track, not tonight because of the fabulous audience, but because I do not have my shit together. I thought I did when we started, and then the second the camera turned on, Melissa went, excuse me, I need attention, and I went, this is what I get for using my ukulele for the first song. I didn't realize you were such a drama queen, lady. I mean, we'll see what happens when we get to your string, but oof. I saw it. Alright, now it's time for me to do an Irish accent because it was requested. It's been requested by feckin' Yathena. As usual. I'm pretty sure she just requested so that I'll say that in the accent again. Alright. I've delayed enough because of my guitar-related panic attack. We'll get there when we get there. I'm going to check her the second this song is over instead of doing what I was going to do because of my freak out. I don't have the lyrics for this anywhere, so let's hope I remember it, eh? It's not anywhere. Like, you couldn't pull it up for me. It doesn't exist online. Burped right in the middle of it. Nice. Just minding my own business, not trying to catch your eye. Decided to come talk to me about what's on your mind. I'm a pretty open person, yeah, that normally be fine. Go on some shameful spiel about how I should live my life. Don't block the box. Don't block the box. Really, who are you to say who I can and cannot lay? Oh, I don't really care if you think that I'm a slut. Do me a favor, don't block the box. So now that we're covered that, it's all you need to know. It doesn't really matter if you stay or if you go. You don't get to tell me who I let into my bed. And you do not get to say a word on how I should or should not dress. Don't block the box. Don't block the box. Really, who are you to say who I can and cannot fuck? Oh, I don't really care if you think that I'm a slut. Do me a favor, don't block the box. box. Really, who are you to say who I can and cannot fuck? Oh, I don't really care if you think that I'm a slut. Do me a favor, don't block the bus. All right, it's time to check what's wrong with Melissa to see what that. Oh God, it was putting Marlena away. I'm sorry, Melissa. You were my first love, and we've known each other since I was 16. Please don't be a bitch right now.
Do it in oops.
Huh?
Do it in oops. I don't know what that means. You want me to get the other guitar?
Seems okay. Seems okay. Seems fine. Everything seems fine, right? Everything's fine. We're doing fine. Thank you, Shane. So, I hate to break it to you, but it's time for... It's the part where I talk, the part where I talk. It doesn't have a name yet other than that. Oh my gosh, Hog and Dice! So good to see you in the chat, my friend. For a live especially, I'm sure it's late as heck over there. Thank you so much for being here. It's the part where I talk, and guess what? I didn't plan anything. I'm not fucking with you. I planned nothing. So we're gonna talk about what I was complaining about earlier on Twitter, because it's what's on my mind right now. I'm trying to serve you just as much as is appropriate of my side boob. So let me know if it gets to an inappropriate point at any time. So, thank you. I'm glad the side boob remains classy. It is a black velvet side boob, so I feel like, well, you know what? Let's do the sheriff thing. Like, let's hear it for the jumpsuit. Let's hear it for the back of the jumpsuit. Oh, it was fine.
It wasn't.
So... I've been seeing a lot of stuff, just in general. I've started seeing it more and more lately now that everybody's lives are online. I have been seeing a lot of social media was a mistake, and the internet was a mistake, and technology is the problem kind of stuff happening right now. I know a lot of people are uncomfortable with the majority of social interactions being online now. Not everybody was prepped for this since practically birth like I was, but there's I think that statement is elitist and ableist and maybe a little bit racist. The statement, social media is a problem, or social media is the problem, I think is a really ignorant statement to make, because there are so many people whose voices would never have been heard if it weren't for the forum that is social media. There are so many people whose
causes whose lives would be completely lost if it weren't for the community they found online, if it weren't for, and I'm not just speaking from personal experience. It's social media is not the problem. The problem is that people don't know how to interact with what are you pointing at you for?
That's how I found all my friends in backyard wrestling.
It's true. It was YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Pardon
We
me,
shared
I
our stuff.
peel this stretch velvet out of my vagina. There's, I mean, the safe, for example, let's just, this is just the most bare bones example, and obviously I am still a quite privileged person given what I look like and am and my age. I understand that. By no means am I like one of the people who absolutely needed to be amplified. I mean, as a disabled person, yes, I am marginalized in that way, and as a queer person, I am marginalized in that way, but there are much more marginalized and disenfranchised voices whose voices would not have been heard at all. Like, there are doors that would have opened for me that would not have opened for other people at all because of racism, sexism, ableism, and not just ableism, but accessibility. Like, how many queer clubs have you been to that have a wheelchair ramp? Like, never mind the fact that if you don't drink or if you're sober, where would you even find queer community? But, like, the place that we do gather, which is nightclubs, right? Loud nightclubs. Most of the time, they don't even have accessible entrances. My most basic example of this, of finding community, is the SAFE team. The SAFE team and I have never met in person. There's not a single person on the SAFE team who I believe we have seen each other like face to face. There's a possibility I might have seen one of them at a wrestling show, maybe, but I don't think we've actually met at all. And this group of women, the Faegents, that your moderators, we talk pretty much every day, all day. It's rare that there's a day that we don't check in with each other about our lives at least once, sometimes connected to things here in the patriarchy, but mostly just about each other's lives and figuring out how to move forward in the world as it is. And that would not have been possible if we had not met on LiveJournal or Twitter or YouTube or whatever social platform there is. I know a lot of people say they want to go back to the glory days of MySpace and LiveJournal. Like, those were social media platforms too. And if 1 billion people showed up on them, they would be equally as problematic. Because the problem is not with social media. The problem is that people are interacting with something that's more private than face-to-face communication, right? It's this anonymity, this privacy that gives people the self-righteousness to just act like total dirtbags online and to say really terrible things. And whilst there are a lot of people who have been validated in their identity, there are a lot of people that have been validated in their conspiracy and in their ignorance because of that finding of community and those bubbles and that ability to just sort of end up in an echo chamber. But that's not the fault of social media. That is society as it grows to understand this new form of communication in which we are relating to each other on an even more private level than person-to-person communication. Because you and I are not talking face-to-face. I mean, we're talking face-to-face, but we're actually talking private room to private room. It's more like a confessional than it is at your average live entertainment space. And I think that has been such a benefit to me as an artist, because most of the people who watch or listen to my music are people who suffer from anxiety or various other mental health problems or certain disabilities or various challenges that we would never have interacted were it not for this confessional space. There are people that I know in the chat, I'm fully aware of. There are people that would not speak to me in person because I'm quite intimidating face to face when you only know me through wrestling or something. Even though I am, I think, quite approachable. I am an open book, obviously. I mean, that's why y'all are here. But I'm just so tired of that statement, of that, like, social media is the problem. Social media was a mistake. The internet was a mistake. No, humanity is making mistakes because we have found this is a new thing. It's still new, just like any other invention was new or form of communication was new. The telephone, electricity was going to ruin society when it first started becoming a huge part of popular culture and something that everybody had. It's just another step in evolving as a species. And I don't think people realize when they say things like the internet was a mistake or social media mistake, what they're banishing, the baby that they're throwing out with the bathwater. Because you look and you just see bathwater, you're like, oh, this is just Nazis and bullshit and the president's Twitter and it's bad, it's all bad. And then there's a bunch of like POC and black and marginalized creators who are like, hi, I never would have existed if it weren't for this space and for the accessibility of the internet. There will be so many voices that we need to hear in order to make a more advanced society. We need to hear the voices of the marginalized, the voices of the disenfranchised, the voices of people whose lives are not made accessible by the current systems. Those are the voices that we need to hear most. We don't need to hear 100,000 more white dudes. Unfortunately, we do get to hear their voices as well. Most of the time they kind of say the same thing. So I think sometimes there's there's an algebraic canceling out situation, but you're cutting off the through line of communication to the voices that absolutely need to be heard and focused on most as we move forward as a species. And I think it's just something that we need to think about as far as throwing out all of social media as a whole, because y'all wouldn't be here if it weren't for the Twitter and such. So check your privilege, y'all, I guess is the moral of the story here. Oh no, it's back, okay. Just checking the comments to see what y'all said to me.
But still, fuck Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook is obviously the beginning of the end when it comes to like what the worst parts of social media can turn into, given that it's like focused on the capitalism parts of our society. But there are other things, there are other platforms like this one right here where it doesn't convolute you and try to be a marketplace and a dating website and a place for groups, and also there's short video and long video. It's not, Twitch is just like, here, you watch live streams here. You know what you do on Twitch? You watch live streams. You want to watch a live stream, you go on Twitch. You want to tell your thoughts in a certain amount of characters and enjoy the public forum, you go to Twitter. If you want to post hot pics of yourself, you go to Instagram. And if you want to be hip with the teens, you go on TikTok. You just have to realize that it's not like AOL, like it was in the 90s, where you got everything all in one package. I think a lot of people gravitate towards Facebook of an older generation because it's that all-in-one package. You can get everything there. But as we've learned from, I don't know, everything, monopolies are bad and you shouldn't have them. What's my next song? Do you know? Do I know? I do!
I'm trying to part where I talk.
Oh, this has been...
It's the part where I talk, the part where I talk. It doesn't have a name yet other than that.
So it's time for a song that I've done before, but not like this. This is a new way to do the song. Bye, Sandra. Mwah. We'll see you at the replay, I'm sure. Cloaking robe of elven kind hangs in my wardrobe behind all the things that mother said were proper for a boy, and I know I could not say why, on this summer evening, oh, oh, oh. 16 books on magic spells stacked below the cloak of elves. 16 books on magic spells so elegantly bound. And I know I could not say why on this summer evening, oh, oh, oh. And I know something about you. Oh, 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 oh. And I know something about you. A cloaking robe of elven kind hangs in my wardrobe behind. All the things that mother said were proper for a boy. I know I could not say why on this summer evening. Oh, oh, oh. And I could not say why on this summer evening. Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, we're already past the first encore on the tips? How did this happen? Yo! Is that including Venmo, I'm assuming? Yeah. All right, so if we get to 100% on tipafairy.com, then we will for sure get both encores, which includes an original of mine and the song my husband requested. So if you want to make some frogs happy, head over to tipafairy.com or Venmo at tipafairy, spelled Faerie. You want me to pitch something else? And if you enjoy hanging out in the Catriarchy and you want to come to the after party after the show and join our Discord, head over to katenix.com/join to join the party. For as little as $2 a month, you can get access to our Patreon exclusive Discord where we hang out all the time. There's all sorts of channels for different things. There's songwriting channels and sewing channels and channels to just vomit into when you're stressed out, all sorts of stuff. Super cool place to hang out. And it is where we head immediately normally after the show happens. But tonight we're going to try doing the rating thing because I've heard that's helpful. So if you know anybody who we should raid after tonight's show, please let us know. But before we head into our commercial break, I think we're about to take another very important break. And that is...
Lily was a good girl, she wore white cotton lace. Never did you see her without a smile on her face. She was marrying an artist with a heart of gold. She's living for a smile and the stories that he told. Lorelai, her sister, wasn't such a pleasant dame. She wore knocks and glasses and she laughed at those in pain. She saw Lily's fiance wait for her by the stairs. Stripped him in a second, danced away without a care. Lorelai, my love, Lorelai, my love. I can never love you like the painted cross does. Lorelai, my love, Lorelai, my love. I can never love you like the painted cross does. The fiance was a wreck from that day on, so he was waiting for a whisper from Lorelai in his ear. Lily never knew about the deed her sister did. When she tried to kiss him, the fiance ran and hid. Lorelai watches the scene play before her eyes. The smile on her face being her only disguise. She sat up beside him and she said to him sweetly, isn't it ironic how I've ruined you completely? Lorelai, my love, Lorelai, my love. I can never love you like the painted cross does. Lorelai, my love, Lorelai, my love. I can never love you like the painted cross does. Lily was a good girl. She wore white cotton lace. Never did you see her without a smile on her face. She was marrying an artist with a heart so freshly torn by Lorelai's sister and the sunglasses she wore. Lorelai, my love, Lorelai, my love. I can never love you like painted cross does. Lorelai, my love, Lorelai, my love. I can never love you like painted cross does.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just so y'all are aware, we are going to be hitting the 60-second Twitch ad. That means that those of you who are not subscribed will see a short advertisement from Twitch. For those of you who are subscribed, you will see the very infamous Bandcamp commercial. So, if you are one of those people who's like, I hate ads, no ads at all, I will shoot every ad I see in the face, then maybe you should consider subscribing. It's free with Amazon Prime. If you hook up your Twitch and Amazon Prime accounts, then you won't see this 67 advertisement that we're going to do right now.
Capitalism.
Capitalism. The other day I'm visiting with my girlfriend Jan. She turns to me and she says, I miss the days when we could squeeze independent music straight from the artist. I turn to her and I say, I understand completely. But Jan, I've got the next best thing. Bandcamp. She looks up at me and she says Bandcamp, and I turn back to her and I say Bandcamp. Fair trade, free range, organic, artisanal MP3s straight from the artist. Well, Jan was so shocked she simply couldn't handle it. She fainted, and when she finally came to, she looks up and says, there's gotta be a catch. I look down at her and I say, Jan, there is no catch. Artists get 85% of the profit, and they can set their own prices. Well, Jan, she skedaddled right on over to katenix.bandcamp.com and got her favorite artist Kate Nix's discography for less than $12. That's just one of the many reasons that you should be like Jan and choose Bandcamp.
you for calling the Tip a Fairy Telethon, where your donations lead to our creations. How much can I put you down for? That's very generous of you, ma'am. How will you be contributing today? Nope, no problem at all. Venmo works perfectly fine. You can send your contribution using the Venmo app by clicking Pay or Request and typing TIPAFAERIE into the search bar. Yes, at Tip a Fairy. That's us, ma'am. Well, thank you ever so. We hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
My love, my life, my lodestars.
I am the master of snake style, Ophidian.
And I am a goblin he found on the street.
Insert clip of me, USA, punching you in the face. My name is Kate Nix, purveyor of showmanship and shenanigans.
And we are Closet Champion, maker of masks and gear and pretty much all things wrestling related.
Better get your groove muscles lubricated. I write music and have composed for wrestling video segments. And this here is my Lullaby Lounge, this liminal digital cabaret where everyone, yes everyone, is welcome. Organic, artisanal MP3s straight from the artist.
You can talk to us over on patreon.com/closetchampion by joining our Patreon for as little as $2 a month and getting access to our exclusive Discord. If you're a part of our Patreon, having access to our Discord server means that you essentially are on an IM chat with the entire community that we have there all the time. We've definitely seen friendships form and it's been really cool. We have a really great community over there and we'd love for you to be a part of it if that's your bag.
You do you, partner. You do you.
So pick up the pace, child.
Put the Chevy to the levee.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! You mighty morphin' Power Rangers!
Kubiando, Professor Nix again here. I'm so glad that you're enjoying tonight's cabaret, but it appears that you've forgotten to share the stream. I'm sure you don't need me to remind you how important it is that you show your support of Lullaby Lounge, but in case you... It is very important that you show your support of the Lullaby Lounge by sharing the stream with your friends, family, and followers on social media.
If you have an Amazon Prime account and want to support the Lullaby Lounge, you can connect your Amazon Prime to Twitch to get Twitch Prime, which grants you a free subscription. So you can subscribe to this channel at no cost to you, but it still earns the stream $1 or $2. Each month you must choose us, for such is the way. So pick up the pace, child, and subscribe today.
My love, my life, my lodestars. Did you know that once we hit 150 patrons over on our Patreon, I will be recording and releasing an EP of 5 covers chosen by the patrons themselves? You can help make this dream a reality by joining the club over on katenix.com/join for as little as $2 a month. You get access to all sorts of behind-the-scenes content. Videos before I release them, exclusive B-sides and demos, as well as all the behind-the-scenes content from Closet Champion, the sewing business that I run with my husband. If you love what I do here at the Lullaby Lounge and you're looking for a way to support outside the stream, the Patreon is an excellent way to do that. And we're almost 3/4 of the way to our goal already, so what are you waiting for?
The other day I'm visiting with my girlfriend Jan, and she turns to me and she says, I miss the days when we could squeeze independent music straight from the artist. I turn to her and I say, I understand completely. But Jan, I've got the next best thing. Bandcamp. She looks up at me and she says Bandcamp, and I turn back to her and I say Bandcamp. Fair trade, free range, organic, artisanal MP3s straight from the artist. Well, Jan was so shocked she simply couldn't handle it. She fainted, and when she finally came to, she looks up and says, there's gotta be a catch. I look down at her and I say, Jan, there is no catch. Artists get 85% of the profit, and they can set their own prices. Well, Jan, she skedaddled right on over to katenix.bandcamp.com and got her favorite artist Kate Nix's discography for less than $12. That's just one of the many reasons that you should be like Jan and choose Bandcamp. The fire reveals what the flesh conceals. Back in 2019, I had the task of composing for the Heralds and Harbingers miniseries released by Chikara Pro Wrestling. Overall, I think I composed about 2 hours of music total, and the themes available on the Heralds and Harbingers original soundtrack are the closest thing I could snatch from the released videos that sounded like songs or pieces of songs or that were leitmotifs that could be identified. I know I'm pretty proud of the work I did, and I had never done a project of that scale before. I had never composed for film before. I had never had to compose to video. It's a very different art form than just writing a song. Having to write music that goes with the movements of a character that isn't necessarily related to a time signature or a certain beat. You're just having to improv almost these moments and to try your best to fit the emotional gravity of the sound to the emotional gravity of the scene. I had never done anything like that before. Whether you are a fan of the Heralds and Harbingers miniseries or just a Kate Nix completionist, I think the Heralds and Harbingers soundtrack shows my capabilities as an instrumentalist and as a composer, and I'm proud of the work I made there. If you're looking to listen to desperate, moody 80s soundtrack, like Stranger Things style goth atmosphere, then the Heralds and Harbingers soundtrack is for you.
Thank you for calling the Tip of Fairy Telethon, where your donations lead to our creations. How much can I put you down for today? I am so sorry, Your Grace. We are no longer accepting human sacrifices. Yeah, I know. But you can contribute to the Lullaby Lounge using human money on tipaferry.com. No, you don't need to sign up for anything. You just need a credit or debit card, Your Grace. You know, the little magnetic squares that humans use to pay for things? No, that's a condom, Your Grace. All right, okay. Cubiando. We'll talk again soon. Yikes. Nope, yep. Nothing. I said nothing, Your Grace. Thank you. Thank you so much. Cubiando.
Sup, wanna buy this shirt? You can at katenix.com/merch. But this isn't the only shirt you can buy. You can also get this shirt, or this shirt, or this shirt, which is available in over a dozen other classes. But you don't just have to take it from me. Check out all these beautiful lodestars and some of my other designs. There's also mugs and stickers and tote bags. This one is very soft. This is the softest shirt I own. I might just wear this shirt the rest of the day because it's the softest one.
I wish I had a soft shirt.
You know where you can get one?
No, tell me.
At katenix.com/merch. Wow. Greetings, mortals. Is that too threatening? I don't mean to rub the immortal thing in their faces, you know. Greetings, peasants. I am the Twitch, and I come to you now with no riddles or rhymes, but with a gift of information. By watching the Lullaby Lounge here on Twitch, you have accumulated a valuable currency. Goblin treasure. For you see, this goblin treasure gains you access to my menu of mystical mischief. When you purchase one of these enchantments, a bewitchment takes hold of your hostess. Whether your desire is that she speak in a silly accent, perform a spontaneous kazoo solo, or even break out into dance, your wish is her command. Choose your moments wisely, for only one of these valuable spells may be performed per night. Except the hydrate one, because I guess mortals need water or whatever. Mortals. Go forth, lodestars, and let chaos reign. Cubiando, just popping in to remind you that every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern, there's a replay of the stream that you're currently watching over on twitch.tv/KateNix. Join me there as I hang out in the chat and we relive the memories of night? If you live in a time zone that isn't conducive to watching the show live, or you just want to hang out here in the Catriarchy, the replay is a great place to chill. Thursday evening?
Thursday night? I guess it depends on where you live. What is time?
Thank you for calling the Tip of Fairy Telethon, where your donations lead to our creations. How much can I put you down for? $69. Nice.
Greetings, Patriarchy. It is I, your number one games wizard, Jeff Stormer, here to talk to you for just a moment about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, and that is pro wrestling. I love professional wrestling, and if you love wrestling like I do, and I think there's at least a chance that you might be interested to know that I've written several tabletop role-playing games about the wonderful, weird world of pro wrestling. Two of my absolute favorites include El Inmortal Unmasked in the Main Event, a LARP about the last day in the career of the greatest luchador who ever lived before they are booked to unmask in front of a packed crowd, changing their career forever. And Big Fight Feel, a two-player role-playing game about the moment after a huge match has started. When the babyface and the heel are facing each other in the ring, the crowd has gone silent and there is only history between them. If either of these games sound like your jam, and I kinda hope that they might, you can go to jeffstormer.itch.io/Katriarchy and pick up both of them for $5. It's a pretty good deal, it's one that I'm really excited about, and it's one that's special just for you. Now, until next time, the forces arcane are calling me back, which is my way of saying cat needs dinner, so I bid you adieu.
Demolition is a collection of demos that I've released over the past 10 years on Bandcamp. There is definitely a variety there of genres, of styles, of finished things, of unfinished things. I call it an audio sketchbook because that's truly what it is. If you're interested in behind the scenes, behind what I do, looking at how I make songs or where they start from, Demolition is definitely the peek behind the curtain as far as how the songwriting process goes for me. The first song on the album is Dead Men Can't Catcall, which arguably is a fully produced song. And then a couple tracks down the line, you'll find things that are just me singing into my phone because I had to get the song out of my head before I forgot it. Some of these songs are completely lost to time and I never played them again, and some of them ended up being standards in my collection or even appearing on other records. Some of my favorite songs on Demolition are What Would Peggy Carter Do, which is my anthem to being feminine and being empowered, or Dead Men Can Catcall, which is another anthem about being feminine and being empowered, or Hip Hop Halloween, which is a novelty rap about October 31st. Don't necessarily want to call it a rap because my flow is alabaster, let's say. Demolition is definitely a grab bag. If you're one of those people who watches behind the scenes featurettes on every DVD or Blu-ray that you own, then Demolition is the album for you. That is where you will find my secrets. There's even a track called Secret Secrets. It's like reading my diary in a way, though technically all music is like reading my diary, you perv.
I've got to make this quick. It seems our connection is growing thin. The magic that forms the bond between our worlds has weakened, and the only way it can gain strength is if we increase the light of our stars across the universe. Quick, before I lose you, please, share the stream. I don't care where, I don't care with who. It's only through your support and belief.
The other day I'm visiting with my girlfriend Jan, and she turns to me and she says, I miss the days when we...
Am I here? Is it happening? Is it right? Are we going? It's happening. The train is near the tracks, even if it's not completely on them. So, Jackie Daytona, if you are not nicer to Jan, we're gonna put you in timeout. I'm not joking. Jackie Daytona, I know you save lives, but I will put you in timeout. If you are not nicer to Jan, you cannot throw her into the well. The well is full. We've discussed this. Now, it was the shark who requested that this song is the way that it be, and that is that I am having... What? Sandra's back. Hello, Sandra. You came back at the good time. Yes, Jack, indeed. The train knows of what track is. We've explained to the train what the track is, and it is fine. We are go. So, now, it is time for me to call for backup.
It's just a video guitar.
It's just, if this is it, there we go. I would like you to know that Ophidian was not wearing that hat or that sweater when the intermission began, but Shane said that he felt underdressed, and then Ophidian was like, oh crap, I have to look fancy now. So this is his version of fancy. It is my hat and a Mr. Rogers sweater.
That's how you do it, right?
Mm-hmm. You're nailing it.
Slightly
Yep. No, you're killing it. Though if you were like a really cool bassist, you'd just be like, you wouldn't put your hand up. You're like, you're too busy playing your instrument to be like, you're just like, I'm very cool.
I'm not cool enough. I had to touch the hat.
That's how you know you'll get there.
You want to ask the people first?
What? Oh, right. Can you hear him? Alright, good. Oh, thank you, Baked Pizza Garbage, for subscribing with Prime. Is much appreciate. I am now at 78 subscriber. It's very nice. Alright. Ready? Okay. Let me just cough to make sure it's not gonna happen like mid-song. Take a little sip. And did you talk to the people about your what has happened? Part was Snake Talk. The part was Snake Talk. It doesn't have a name yet because it's not really a segment yet.
Yeah. I have to talk this way so that they can hear me. This is going to be my first time playing bass in front of other people that isn't my wife. My wife over here. I started learning how to play bass, or any instrument really in general, at the start of quarantine. So I haven't actually been playing any instrument for that long at all. I just decided that I wanted to do it. I've always wanted to play a stringed instrument like a guitar or a bass or something, and since we had the bass in house, I figured that's the perfect instrument, and now is the perfect time.
we tried ukulele at first, but Ophidian he's kind of like Lenny from Of Mice and Men. Like, he is very strong grip and he does not know how to control it. The options are not holding a thing or holding it way too tight. And we tried to start with ukulele because it also is 4-string, and he started to play it, and I was like, I do not want my ukulele to break. So I was like, this is a instrument that you cannot hurt. You are not going to ruin this.
Nope.
So that is why we ended up with bass. Everybody is cheering you on and saying nice thing.
Yeah, I can't see, so I'm calling. I believe you.
Gonna fight 'em off. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. And the message coming from my eyes says, leave it alone. Don't wanna hear about it. Every single one's got a story to tell. Everyone knows about it. From the Queen of England to the hounds of hell. And if I catch it coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you want to hear, but that's what I'll do.
the feeling coming from my bones says find a home. Gonna Wichita, far from this opera forevermore. Gonna work the straw, make the sweat drip out of every pore. And I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding right before the Lord. All the words are gonna bleed from me, and I will sing no more. And the stains coming from my blood tell me go back home. Go back home.
Baked Pizza Garbage says you are both insanely talented. We are all marks for this right now. This is so good. Y'all are so good. Snake is best bassist. Kate solo and Snake holding down the beat. Fire, all the fire lighters, all the lighters.
Many fire lighters.
Snake is funky on the bass as Jackie Daytona, as we know.
Jackie Daytona
Lots
is a
of
tastemaker,
lighters.
so-
Everyone says lighters. Jackie Daytona says, how is this his first time playing in front of an audience? He's amazing, as is Kate. Bruiser Spade says, oh, I am vibing. I have goosebumps, says Taylor. Yeah, everyone's loving it. All the lighters. Everyone is sending lighters. People have mailed us physical lighters in the mail as of this moment.
Wow. I hope they don't explode in the mail.
It's like a cool lighter that you have to fill yourself. It's not like one that has...
Thank you, everybody.
Yay! Make some noise in the chat. Hold on, I'll press it. Is it in here? Yeah. So you have time to get back to your seat.
Oh, turn off the...
Yeah. I'm gonna actually unplug it so that we don't... oh no, you unplugged it. Nice.
That's why I had you turn it off first.
Alright, what's next? What's next? Oh, it's a song that I wrote about you. Aw.
Give me 1 second. Start playing now.
Yeah, I think I gotta tune Melissa anyway. Let's see if anybody tipped to make your song dreams come true. We're still at 51% on the thing there. I don't see any more notifications. I don't think we're at the tip goal yet.
69 viewers.
Whoa, 69 viewers! Nice! Nope, it looks like we are still at 126%. For a mere $24 more either through Venmo or Ko-fi, you can make the dreams of one Ophidian the Cobra come true, and we hit the second secret encore.
Yeah. I did just play bass for all of
Yeah,
you.
you did. This would be like, you're not tipping me right now, you're actually tipping him. And if
Something
you
like
can't
that.
spare any cash, which is totally fine, I get it, make sure you share that stream because we can also... So we either get to 150% of the tip goal or we hit 100 viewers.
I do be busking. And also, thank you, everyone.
Oh, it looks like there's another Ko-fi coming through. We are now at 100% of the tip goals. Oh, look, there's more other people's. We're surpassing it. Whoa! Holy mackerel! We're triple surpassed it. I may have to do a third encore. Fortunately, it's lounge week, so that won't hurt me like it normally would. You should have to put the camera on you still because the song's about you. So it's just like that moment at every show when like the singer sings to their beloved.
Here comes Randall. He's supposed to... okay.
I knew when I saw you, it was in your eyes. Fire I'd forgotten, suddenly it lights. You keep your distance, maybe I'm missing some sort of sign. But if I listen, you just convince me I wanna take a dive, 'cause I'm a mark for you. It isn't smart, I'm such a mark. Cut out my heart for you. It isn't smart, I shouldn't start. I'm such a mark. I laugh at every joke you're telling. Every move you make, I'm selling. When we kiss, it's overwhelming. Someone help me. You just dismiss me because you miss me. Yeah, I can see that now. I might be needy, but don't deceive me, or I will take you down, 'cause I'm a mark for you. It isn't smart, I'm such a mark. Cut out my heart for you. It isn't smart, I shouldn't start. I'm such a mark. I have succumbed to your charade. Whatever you want, you can take. Learning to love all our mistakes, so you can cut the kayfabe. 'Cause I'm a mark for you. It isn't smart, I'm such a mark. Cut out my heart for you. It isn't smart, I shouldn't start. I'm such a mark. It isn't smart, I shouldn't start. I'm such a mark.
I'm giggling at Do Number Shark saying bass is such a himbo instrument.
Bass is a himbo instrument, if you can count to 4.
I'm back in camera.
Yes, I don't know if you knew, but I can tell when people are behind me or not. I wrote that song as a joke, and then it turned out very much to not be a joke. All right. Oh my god, no, I do not care about this update right now. Like, why are you even in my face, computer? song I have covered many a time on the Lullaby Lounge, but it is fitting because it's fun. And Trinket requested it, and what Trinket asks for, Trinket gets. I like my town with a little drop of poison. Nobody knows they're lining up to go insane. I'm all alone. I smoke my friends down to the filter, but I feel much cleaner after it rains. And she left in the fall, that's her picture on the wall. She always had that little drop of poison. Did the devil make the world while God was sleeping? You'll never get a wish from a bone. Another wrong goodbye, and 100 sailors. That deep blue sky is my home. And she left in the fall, that's her picture on the wall. She always had that little drop of poison. Da 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 da. And a rat always knows when he's in with weasels. Here you lose a little every day. Nope, well, I remember when a million was a million. They all have ways to make you pay. And she left in the fall, it's her picture on the wall. She always had that little drop of poison. Da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-dum. And she left in the fall, that's her picture on the wall. She always had that little drop of poison. You know what we definitely didn't do? Yep, and I'm feeling it now.
You got a moment. Send.
You have to understand the way I am. Mine here. A tiger is a tiger, not a lamb. Mine here. You'll never turn the vinegar to jam. Mine here. So I do what I do when I'm through, then I'm through, and I'm through.
I'm gonna find it because it was rolled up.
Toodaloo. Bye, bye, my
fine affair, but now it's over. And though I used to care, I need the open air. You're better off without me, my dear. Dab your eye, my dear, or wonder why, my dear. I've always said that I was a rover. You mustn't knit to your brow, you should have known by now. You've every cause to doubt me, my dear. The continent of Europe is so wide, my dear. Not only up and down, but side to side, my dear. I couldn't ever cross it if I tried, my dear. So I do what I can, inch by inch,
No, because I know you did this all on your own. You were by yourself
step
today.
by
You
step,
just help me focus the camera.
mile by mile, man by
Also, I remember having Melissa
man.
when you had this. You know, like, I feel like this was shot before Melissa showed back up in your life. Just time period.
Melissa showed up right after I started doing the lounge. Oh my god, I turned myself back on again.
Farewell, my neighbor, it was a fine affair, but now it's over. Though I used to care, I need the open air. You're better off without me, my dear. Don't dab your eye, my dear, or wonder why, my dear. I've always said that I was a rover. You mustn't knit to your brow, you should have known by now. You've every cause to doubt me, my dear. Bye, my lieber Herr, auf Wiedersehen, my dear. Was machst du gut, mein Herr, wunderbar. Du kennst mich wohl, mein Herr, ich lebe wohl, mein Herr. Du sollst mich nicht mehr sehen, mein Herr. Bye, mein lieber Herr, auf Wiedersehen, mein Herr. Was machst du gut, mein Herr, wunderbar. Du kennst mich wohl, mein Herr, ich lebe wohl, mein Herr. Du sollst mich nicht mehr sehen, mein Herr.
Not only am I filthy with ghosts, but this microphone is also filthy with ghosts because it definitely turned itself back on twice. Like, neither of us touched the cord or the computer at all. It turned itself back on. So I guess it is ghosts. I probably will either have to get an exorcism on this mic or purchase a new, less haunted mic. Sorry, ghosts. No offense. I just need to get shit done, and you're causing even more problems than there would be already. It's true. You did watch me turn the mic off, and then it turned itself back on, and it wasn't bumped. Like, turn on the camera too. Like, look at how the mic is set up. Like, this is where I am. This is where I was. Just like this. And I didn't touch it. So it has to have been ghosts.
Kobolds.
It's 3 kobolds in a trench coat. I knew it. Well, I am going to play a song off of Sage and Silver Bullets, Mark. So hopefully it'll help clear the air. We are currently at 67 viewers. Please share the stream so we can hit 69. Heads up, I learned that German phonetically from listening to the song. I also like translated it so I knew what it meant, but I cannot speak German except for that verse of Cabaret. It's time for predicted by my mother's eyes, with tears that wander down her face, that my psyche would be volatile, with several parts misplaced. The section meant for direction never developed fully. Now ribbons tied to my cortexes find new places to pull me. I say I'm not losing my mind, 'cause it's running free. It's traveled long and lonesome hours to get away from me. It sits in an unsealed mason jar up on some official's desk. Happy in its unhappiness, but finally unrest. So here I sit without a conscience, though I have never been at peace. Not technically conscious, but cognitive at least. I say I'm not losing my mind, 'cause I took a train through North Carolina, New Orleans, to find itself new names. This addiction that I have is not to any substance. No nicotine can sway me, no alcohol can numb it. I don't adore heroin, I don't fancy cocaine. I'm in love to my very core with causing myself pain. I say I'm not losing my mind, but we know that's a lie. It's traveled long and lonesome hours to find somewhere to die, like a cat girl in a corner beneath the basement stairs, to breathe its final breath alone. You don't have to care, peaceful in its death alone, with no one left to care. I'm learning so many things from the chat. I've learned so many things. I also think I learned that my eyelash is coming off, but hopefully the vintage filter hides all sins. Ooh. No, there's no liquid in here. I have another thing full of liquid, but it's hard to grip with my claw hand.
Can we get you an actual claw hand?
What I really need is like a water thing that's like right here.
A little straw in there too.
And a straw. So it is time for our final song of the night.
I'm gonna hit the button.
Okay.
We need a super.
One more time. One more time.
Okay.
One more. Oh, that was the one more time. Dang it. One more time. One more time. No, don't hit it again. Oh my God. Hi, Brooke. It's so lovely to see you in the chat. I love seeing you here. I know that it can be hard to crawl out from the brain hole that you can get in sometimes as someone who also deals with depression and anxiety. So the fact that you fought all of the things to come here and hang out and talk with and for and to.
I said
One more crime. One more crime. Well, Tenacious Tiger, it's one that was requested by the snake, so let's hope I remember the words. I'm gonna start over again. Take 2. Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather. Can't get my poor heart together. Just keeps raining all the time. Life is bare, gloom and misery everywhere, stormy weather. Can't get my poor life together. Just keeps raining all the time. When you went away, the blues walked in and met me. If you stay away, old rocking chair gon' get me. All I do is pray the Lord above will let me walk in the sun once more. Can't go on. Every thrill I have is gone. Stormy weather. Can't get my poor life together. Just keeps raining all the time. When you went away, the blues walked in and met me. If you stay away, old rocking chair gon' get me. All I do is pray the Lord above will let me walk in the sun once more. Can't go on. Every thrill I have is gone. Stormy weather. Can't get my poor life together. Just keeps raining all the time. Just keeps raining all the time. Just keeps raining all the time. noise. No. Okay. Can you hear me now?
And you're back.
That wasn't even that the mic was muted. It said that it was on and it wasn't. So clearly, please hit up the tip jar. Please hit up the Venmo at Tipafairy on Venmo, or tipafairy.com, please, because I'm probably going to have to buy a new mic and it's going to cost some money. So yeah, we'll see. Yay. So what I was saying before the mic decided to just leave, is it still working? Okay. Whew. No, the mic was too far away from me to have spilled the water. There wasn't water near the mic. I was back here and the mic was there. I was like away from it tuning. I lean away so that doesn't happen. I lean away from the mic to breathe. Old school internet jokes. So we started a little bit later tonight, as I was saying when the mic muted itself. How are your feelings about that? Do you care that the show doesn't start right at 8 p.m.? Is it better for you to, for me to start the pre-roll closer to when the stream starts so that y'all have time to, you have time to get in your seats? I have been pretty adamant about making sure my show starts at approximately 8 p.m. because I hold myself to broadcast television standards, I guess, which I realize is a little bit silly, but I think we're going to start the streams a little bit later, closer to when we started it tonight. Whoa, 73 viewers. Hi, everybody. We were just about to finish for the night. However, actually, hold on a second. Let's see where we're at. We are at... oh no, I accidentally brushed the thing. So if we can raise enough money for a new mic right now, that would be dope. It's probably going to cost approximately $200 to $300. And right now we're at like 200% actually, I think. So, if anybody wants to hit up that tip jar right now, I will play an additional secret encore so I can afford a new microphone that is not haunted and or broken. I will stay just a couple more minutes because it is a particularly short stream tonight, given that some of the songs were quite short. This is the second time we've had this one replaced, I believe, so I don't know if they would replace it again. It is also 8 years old, so it's more than enough time. It's done more than its fair share of recording, and it definitely probably deserves a break. It's lasted for, a decent amount of time. It's done a great job. So whilst I am seeing if anybody wants to hit up that tip jar to see if I can get a new microphone, I would need to hit you probably need to get like $50 more, which I don't normally try to say dollars. I normally try to say percent, so it's less like money. But if anybody wants to tip a fairy, I will play an additional song. Someone on Ko-fi just supported us. Yay! If anybody wants to help them out.
I'm just making sure it's something we want to go into.
Oh, whatever no, you're right. We are currently checking out some channels for us to raid after the show is over tonight. Also, if you want to hang out at the after party, make sure you head over to katenix.com/join and become a part of our Patreon and get access to the Patreon exclusive Discord. That is where we chill after the lounges. So. We are currently looking for a rating person. The weirdest show on Twitch sure is a thing to say. It looks pretty weird back there. What's his deal? What kind of music do you play, Weird Paul?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Obviously, crit roll for life. So bummed they aren't broadcasting again this week. Yeah, so a raid for those of you who are new to my Twitch channel or new to Twitch in general. After the show ends tonight, there's going to be a little thing that says you can join a raid with us, and we're going to jump over to another Twitch channel and watch their show and hang out in their chat and show them how cool the Catriarchy is, so maybe they want to come join us. Oh, I like that. We should go hang out with this person. And they have like a reasonable amount that's close to our kind of viewership. So yeah, let's go. There's an electro swing DJ that's playing. We're going to go see him. I'm going to play a song very quickly, I believe, because people did hang out in the tip jar and they are going to help me get a new mic, and it's much appreciated. So what song can I bust out right now real quick? My husband is completely not. Hello. What song can I play real quick? Like, what song can I, you know that I'm going to be able to play it no matter what? Okay. My loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh, pretty baby, I shouldn't have let you go. Now you're out of sight, yeah, show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now what we got. My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, the reason I breathe, it's you. Boy, you got me blinded. Oh, pretty baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. It's not the way I planned it. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now what we got. My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess,
with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, I must confess that my loneliness is killing me now. Don't you know I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more. My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. With me, baby, one more time. Complete with the classic Kate Nix ending that I have done since I was 16 years of age. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Who are we rating tonight? Human skin full of snakes?
Another speakeasy.
We are rating another speakeasy. The password is Electro Swing, so we're going to show up. We're going to show this fine gentleman, I believe, a good time. You're going to hit raid if there's a thing that comes up that you want to, I think you have to approve your ratingness. So after the credits roll, make sure you stick around in the chat, hit that raid button, and then we're going to go over to an Electro Swing DJ for the after party. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us here on the lounge. Thank you to those of us who tipped our Tip a Fairy tip jar. I will see some of you for the replay on Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard, and the rest, I will see you next week. Mwah. Kubiyan. Please like, and subscribe.
We can't guarantee it's worth it. You don't know if you don't try before we say goodbye. There is one more little thing to help us out if you don't mind. To show us you really care, give this video a share. I know we are sad to watch you go. We'll see you in the comments down below.
I like singing with you, Kate.
I like singing with you too, Moxie.